Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in the Achiever series for RBWM. In this series, we are covering important theory, objective questions, and some numericals. So follow the series from start till the end. Okay, let's start the series. ATM. Here, the numbers which I am giving over here 399 numbers. So earlier ones are already covered. So that's why I would say, tell you join the paid classes also. These revision batches are going on. Join them because there I am sharing all these question bank, complete question bank. Okay. So let's move on. ATMs fall in the following two categories to deliver services to the customers. So ATMs fall in which two categories? Large size ATMs, mid size ATMs, new currency ATMs, old currency ATMs, on-site ATMs, off-site ATMs, automated operated ATMs and manually operated ATMs. So what is the right answer over here? Yeah, automated and manually operated. Is it, do you have any ATM which is manually operated? Some human being sits there. Yeah. What is the right answer? Everyone? What is the right answer? Yes? Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds. Large size, mid size, new currency, old currency means new notes, old notes. Is it that? New 500 rupees note, old 500 rupees note. Do you have ATMs like that? On-site, off-site? What do you say? Is this the answer, on-site, off-site? Or automated manual? Let me guess. Yeah. Let me see in the comment section. What are the answers? Yes, it is on-site, off-site. This is the right answer. On-site and off-site ATMs. Correct, isn't it? On-site and off-site. These are the basic two ATM categories in our banks, isn't it? Off-site means what? Which is far beyond my bank branch, and on-site means on the branch itself. Next one. Chalo. Which of the following services can be offered through ATMs? Cash withdrawal, cash deposit, balance inquiry, all of the above. What do you think? Withdrawal deposit is allowed in ATMs? How many of you have seen deposits in ATMs? Cash deposits. Only withdrawals? Balance inquiry, it is there, balance inquiry. So answer will be all of the above. Here, even deposits are allowed. Okay, cash deposits are also allowed. Not all ATMs. All banks don't give these ATMs, the deposit entries. Okay, some banks do give the deposit function also. Okay, next one. Which of the following, I think the same repeated? Yeah, let's move on. Withdrawals from which ATMs can be taken by the customers? ATM from the same bank only, ATM from the other bank with whom the bank concerned has an arrangement, ATM of the same bank group like public sector bank, private sector bank group, etc. Means from the same bank group. Means what? Suppose if there is a public sector banks, okay, SBI. So all public sector banks only, no other than private sector bank not allowed. So in private sector bank, public sector banks not allowed. Is it so? Or ATMs of any bank. What is the right answer? Same bank. You can withdraw through same bank only. One bank's ATM is not used in other. Whereas other bank with whom arrangement is there. Arrangement. This is also important. Arrangement. Don't you think we should have arrangement? So B is the answer or D is the answer or what is the answer? It is ATM of any bank. That is the right answer. ATM of any bank. That is the right answer. Got it, everyone? Any bank. Have you seen somewhere that only ATM of this bank is allowed, ATM of that bank is allowed? 5-6 years back, there used to be some writing on that ATMs that only MasterCards are allowed, only Visa cards are allowed, only this card is allowed, only SBI branches were allowed. Sometimes it was written some 7-8 years back. Nowadays everything is gone, isn't it? Everyone now download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks. Okay, yeah, whatever we need, ebooks plus you get doubt clearing sessions also over here. So doubt clearing sessions you get, Plus you get, say this, current affair, job alerts, daily quizzes, subject-wise quizzes, whatever we require for our daily lives and various exams, we get it over here. So that's why download this app immediately and start studying, basically for JIIB and CIB. Okay. Under which, what is this? Yeah. Let me see. I have the question over here. Yeah. Under RBI free ATM policy, the free cash withdrawal is allowed for the following types of accounts. So which types of accounts free cash withdrawals are allowed? Savings banks, current accounts, then cash credit or OD, any of these accounts. Free withdrawal of cash is allowed for which? Any of these? Savings only, current only, or cash credit or OD accounts? And do you pay any charges when you withdraw through ATM in your bank? Do you pay any charges? Anyone? Isn't it? We don't pay any charges. So, what is the answer over here? In that case, the answer becomes this. Any of these. All the accounts, there is a free withdrawal policy only, of course, up to that 5 transactions, isn't it? Up to, for other ATMs, if you are using, then up to 5 transactions, right? So, that is the basic policy. No one can stop you from withdrawing. Okay, from the same bank, there's no problem as such. Okay, next one. The maximum number of withdrawals under ATM access policy, means free access policy, from other ATMs is 3 per month, 5 per month, 7 per month, 10 per month. Free withdrawals. How many free withdrawals are allowed from other banks' ATMs? How many free withdrawals are allowed from other banks' ATMs? 3, 5, 7, 10. It is 5 per month, right? 5 per month, right? Type in the comment section. All you guys, those who know the answer, type it in the comment section. In fact, if you don't know also, then also you can try. After all, it's free. Who is charging you? If you go wrong, nothing will happen, isn't it? So the maximum amount of withdrawal under free ATM access policy of RBI can be. The maximum amount of withdrawal is what? 25,000, 15,000, 10,000, 5,000. Free at ATM access policy. So it can be what? Let me change this answer. None of the above. So under free ATM access policy is what? Free ATM access policy. Yeah, what do you think? It is? Yes. Correct? None of the above, obviously. Because there is nothing now. Nowadays, banks are free to give their own withdrawal limits. Right? Banks are free to give their own withdrawal limits. Nobody can stop any bank. Under free ATM access policy, under free ATM access policy of RBI, if number of withdrawals is more than the free withdrawals, the charges are 10 per withdrawal, 15 per withdrawal, 20 per withdrawal, and 25 per withdrawal. So what are the charges? If you have more than these free withdrawals, means more than 5. If you do more than 5 withdrawals, then what are the charges? Yeah. This is a bit tricky one, right? This is a tricky one. Yeah. Who has got this answer? Let me see in the comment section. Who has got this answer? It is? Anyone has got this? Yeah. 20 rupees is the answer. 20 rupees the charges are. Okay, 20 rupees the charges are. Got it? Next one. Here, questions are a bit difficult, means tricky ones. We use it in the daily life, but we don't pay heed to these nitty-gritties or these smaller elements. You all know that 5 transactions are there, but we never check what are the charges. Very few of us check it, right? So 20 per withdrawal. Everyone join Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel, plus our Telegram channel, plus our Instagram channel. How to join this? So just scan this QR code for Telegram, scan this QR code for YouTube, and next one is scan this QR code for your Instagram channel. Okay, so pause this video, scan it, because in these channels, all this Instagram, YouTube, Telegram, we share some important points. What are those important points? Number one, we share the questions, few question banks, free ones. We share the few ebooks. We share few free videos, okay, for on the subjects, YT series, YouTube series. So that's why whatever is free, grab it fast. Just scan the QR code. Okay, the links are given in the comment section also. You can go through that comment sections. Okay, so definitely join it and do it now only, because the exams are on your head now. Okay, everyone, when are the exams, right? When are exams? How many of you know when are the exams? Type in the comment section. When are exams, right? Correct. October coming up just now, next month, isn't it? So let's move on. For accounts other than savings account, charges of withdrawal of cash from ATMs of other banks is other than savings account. For accounts other than savings account, charges of withdrawals of cash from ATMs of other banks is, what are the charges? Yeah. What are the charges now? Let me see. Yeah. So what are the charges for this? Cash from the withdrawal of cash from the ATMs, it is again 20 per withdrawal. Same 20. Okay, for accounts other than savings banks, charges of withdrawal of cash from ATMs of other banks is, it is 20 per withdrawal. Okay, 20. These are the basics. We don't pay attention to these, and but these questions come in exam for JAIIB. Okay, next one. Which of the following is not a component of an ATM? So not a component. Which of the following is not a component of ATM? So which of them? Card reader, cash dispenser, keyboard, display unit or touch screen, receipt printer. So which of them is not the component of this? Card reader. Is the card reader required in the ATM? Imagine if there is no card reader, what will happen? Will that ATM be able to read your cards? How will that ATM know who is the right customer? Right? So it is required. Cash dispenser means, dispenser means what? Which is giving out the cash. So cash dispenser required. Keyboard. How will you type your password or that 4-digit password which we have? Display unit or touch screen now. Nowadays we have touch screen. So what is this touch screen? How will the customer be able to operate if you don't have the display unit? And receipt printer, that is also required. So each one of this, which is not a component, none of these. All of these are the components. Okay, clear? On the back side of ATM, some information is encoded on the black encoded strip. Now ATM card, sorry. On the back side of the ATM card, some information is encoded on the black encoded strip. So this is known as what? Card number, start date, expiry date, and all of the above. So what is it called as? Some information is encoded on the in the black encoded strip. So what is this black encoded strip? Let me see how many of you can answer this. I'll show you this. Black encoded strip. Yes, backside. Some information. This in black. What is this black encoded strip? See this. This is the card. This is the card you guys are seeing now. Yeah, this is the card. This is the front side. This is the back side, right? So on the back side, the question is over here on this back side. Okay. So what are the details given over here in this card? Yeah, what are the details on the back side? Yes. It is all of the above. Remember, all of the above. This card start number, start number, expiry date, everything is given. Nowadays, now here on this ATM card means nowadays we call it debit card. This black encoded strip. Now this black encoded strip is nowadays gone. We have chip based cards. So same logic applies for chip based also. Chip based. So some ATM, some cards might be there with the black encoded strip. This one we are talking of. This black encoded strip, this one. So this is gone now. Everywhere we are using this chip based now. This chip based. This chip. Are you seeing this? This chip. So this is chip based card. Nowadays all the banks have chip based cards. So all these details, card number, start date, expiry, all these are encoded in this chips only now. These are called as smart cards. Okay. Next one. The personal identification number PIN asked by the ATM after it is inserted in the machine. Customer pushes the enter button. The machine recognizes the card. Customer discloses his identity. His or her. His means his or her. His or her identity. So when does it ask? Immediately, if I push this, immediately will it ask me this PIN number? Once I push the card, immediately will it ask me the PIN number? What do you think? After customer pushes the enter button, after now this is a tricky one, huh? Because we must know each and every step of that ATM. What do you think is the answer? See, the machine recognizes the card. This is the right answer. When the machine recognizes this card, only then the PIN number is asked. Before recognizing the machine, the ATM will never ask for your details. Okay. The PIN number is unique and has dash digits. How many digits does the PIN number have? 4, 6, 4, 5, 6, 8. How many digits are there in that PIN number? Isn't it basic? But we forget these. PIN, this is easy one, I know. It is 4. Everyone knows this 4. Okay. The number of attempts allowed. Attempt the customer is allowed to enter the correct PIN in the ATM is number of attempts. How many times can you enter the wrong PIN? That is the basic question, isn't it? So number of attempts. How many times does this ATM allow you to enter the wrong PIN? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. 3. Okay. 3. Next one. If the transaction fails at ATM, account is debited, but cash not dispensed, the concerned bank is required to restore the amount within dash days from the date of information by the customer. But date of information by the customer, yeah, then it's okay. Nowadays, what has happened? RBI has come up with a new norm. Why the customer is required to inform? If you have this, if the customer doesn't inform, even though the bank does the cash balancing on an everyday basis. So let it be. Let's solve this first. Okay. So if the transaction fails and the cash is not dispensed, then the bank has to give money back or this put the money back into the account in how many days? Yeah. Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in the Achiever series for RBWM. Here we are covering all the important theory, numericals, objective questions, case studies. So watch the series till the end. Also, watch all the lectures of the series daily, same time, same channel you'll be having it. Okay, officers at the 24/7. Okay, so let's start. First one, the maximum repayment that a bank generally allows in home improvement loans or home decor loans is. So what is the tenor of this? Tenure of this? Here, always remember, what is home improvement loan? See here, first always home loan is given. We first need a house, right? Home loan is given first. After the home loan is given, then second part is this home improvement loan or HI, or I'll call this HD, right? Anything. Home improvement, home decor. So first is always home loan. Then you have HI or HD loan, right? So what is the maximum tenure for this year? Okay, now you answer me everyone. What is the maximum tenure for your home loans? Maximum tenure for your home loans. What is the maximum tenure for your home loans? Home loans is around maximum. I'll give you roughly it is 25 years. Max to max. Huh? Generally, it is in the range of 15 to 20 years. All the banks give it in the range of 15 to 20. But in exceptional cases, banks do give in for 25 years also. But this HI or HD loan, that is not a priority sector loan. It is purely a commercial loan. Commercial. Okay. This home loan can be called as a priority sector loan also. It means banks can give under that category. So what about this HISD? What is the maximum tenure of this home loans? It is? Yes. It is 10 years. Correct? Home improvement loans are for 10 years. Got it? Move on. Everyone clear? Next one. The private banks adopt a model involving dash in case of auto loans and vehicle loans. Manufacturers only. Manufacturers and financiers means bank only. Manufacturers, dealers, financiers. And last one is dealer and financier bank only. So what do these private banks adopt? Now this is from your textbook. Many of you are not in private banks, so you won't be knowing this. Even though many of them are in the private banks, but you generally don't deal in this auto loans, right? So many of you might not be knowing, even though in the private banks. See here, logically tell me, forget this private bank. Suppose if you give a auto loan or vehicle loan, you tell me, what all will be the points of considerations of yours? Will you consider the manufacturer, means this car manufacturer, whether it's Maruti, means what do you mean by this? Consider. It means that at the bank level, see here, at a HO level, top level, you will have a tie-up with the manufacturer. So that can be done, right? So that's why I said, forget the term private bank over here. It can be nationalized bank also. It can be NBFC also, isn't it? HO can have a tie-up with the manufacturer. Then branch. Suppose if there is a tie-up of HO with manufacturer, then okay, then no problem. Everything will be done then. Branch can have a tie-up with the dealer also then. Dealer means who's the distributor over there. So both the elements can be considered. So that's why what will be the answer over here? The answer will be C. Manufacturer, dealer and financiers. Right? Financier means us, we, who are dealing in that loan. Right? The loan for two-wheelers are mainly financed by. Oh, this is something different now. The loan for two-wheelers are mainly financed by private banks, foreign banks, public sector banks and NBFCs. Who does finance two-wheeler loans? Now see here. As per your book, the answer will be. Now let me see in the comment section. As per your book, the answer will be. It will be this D, NBFCs. Okay, so the answer is NBFCs. Now the problem over here is this answer is NBFCs over here. But nowadays, earlier the case was two-wheelers were very cheap. Means max to max two-wheeler was up to 50,000 earlier, some few years back. So at that time, what used to happen? Banks didn't enter this market. They didn't enter the market because 50,000 you have to take all that the financial documents, all the same documentation was same. 3 years financial documents, then all do the verification, everything was there. So that's why bank didn't enter into this arena. But now what has happened? The cost of these vehicles, two-wheelers, have gone around 1 lakh or more. 1 lakh minimum nowadays the cost of two-wheeler is around 1 lakh. Okay, so the cost is huge, and also now the second part is the loan giving procedure has very much fastened, very much speeded up. Nowadays these up to 1 lakh loans are given basically on your CIBIL and your credit scoring model. So no much documentation is needed in this. So that's why even though as per your book, in exam if it comes you write the answer NBFCs. But practically I'll tell you, these private banks have also entered this segment. Because this loan, giving loan, distribution of loan is simpler nowadays up to 1 lakh. That's why even the private banks have entered this space. Got it? Next one. The pricing of auto loans and vehicle loans is decided by banks as a collective approach on the basis of which of the following? So this auto loans and vehicle loans, it is decided by the bank on the basis of what? Means what are the parameters? Here we are talking of parameters. So what are the parameters on which we decide what rate should I apply to the vehicle loan, or what rate should I apply to this two-wheeler loan, whatever? Manufacturer's price, dealer's margin, volume of sales, and it can be all of the above. So what are the options? A to C all, A and B only, B and C only, and C only. So what can be the answer for this? It will be, yes, it is correct. A to C all of them, right? Manufacturer's price, dealer's margin, and volume of this is very important factor, volume of sales. We can't have the same rate to any dealer who's selling almost 200 vehicles per month, and the same criteria for a dealer selling only 20 vehicles per month. You can't have it. There needs to be done a categorization. So volume of sales is of utmost importance. Everything else will be adjusted. Sure, if volume of sales is higher, okay, then you can adjust the dealer margin accordingly, because that dealer becomes your prime dealer, right? So here you need to focus more. If the volume of sales is less in any case of dealer, then you can neglect a bit, right? Because after all it's sales, right? After all it's money. So that's why volume of sales plays an important factor over here. In case of vehicle loans given by the banks, they expect that in case of employed people, the take-home pay is not less than dash of their gross salary. So take-home pay should not be less than what? Let me make this 80%, because 60 and 50 are very near. So in case of salaried persons, the take-home salary should not be less than 80%, 50%, 40%, 30%. What does the thumb rule say in banking? What does the thumb rule say in banking? So it should not be less than 50%. Okay, 50%. But remember, for this there are certain criteria. I'll give you two examples. If somebody's salary is, let's say, 1 lakh, okay, then you can say that 50% of the take-home salary. So 50% means around it comes to 50,000. Now this person can manage in 50,000. Can manage, here, can manage. Okay. Now I'll give you a second example. Somebody's salary is, let's say, 15,000. Now if you can do this 50% rule, so it will be 7,500. Can anybody manage in means well-to-go family? Yeah? I'm talking of well-to-go family. I'm not talking of very poor families. So can a well-to-go family manage in 7,500? You have various expenses for the month now. Okay. So can you manage this? No, cannot be managed. So that's why the criteria needs to be cautiously applied to the salaries. Okay. You can't have a blanket rule. Somebody tomorrow comes and says, I earn around 500 rupees per month or 400 rupees per month. Now you apply this 50% rule, nothing will happen. That person will be definitely NPA. Okay. So apply this rule with caution. Apply it looking at the how much the take home salary after deduction. Okay. In case of used cars, the banks generally do not allow loan for purchase of cars older than dash years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years. Give me the answer. Think over it. The banks generally do not allow the loans older than dash years. Yes. What is the maximum duration, maximum life of that vehicle, car, which we allow? It is 7 years. Many of us think it is 3 years. Okay, but it is not the answer. Why do we think 3 years? Because the depreciation rule says that the car is to be depreciated in 3 years. Right? That's why we say it might be 3 years, but it's not 3 years, it's 7 years. Okay, got it? In case of new cars, banks generally allow loan up to dash percent of the invoice price of the car. 90%, 85%, 80%, 75%. New cars. We are talking of new cars over here. How many of you have given two-wheeler loans? Type yes in the comment section. Or four-wheeler loans. Forget it. Two-wheeler. As we are talking here of four-wheeler car. How many of you have given four-wheeler loans? How many of you have worked in this car loan segment? Yeah. Yes. Let me see. Many of us have not worked in this car loan segment, right? So that's why I'm telling you, see this. Whenever we give a new car loan, we give loan up to 90%. New car 90%. Okay. Old car depends on that condition of that car. Okay. We have a question on this old car. In case of used cars, banks generally allow loan up to dash of the car. See here, there are two dashes over here. Or you can write it or here, or. So two dashes over here. 90% or invoice price of the car. 75% or invoice price of the car. 75% or market value of the car. 90% or market value of the car. So what is the answer? First, everyone tell me logically. Think logically. Okay, answer me. See the questions which I am asking, answer this. Will you ever give a loan on any used car up to 90%? 90% of that car value. Will you ever give this? How many of you say yes for a used car? Used car, can you give 90%? Think over it. Will you ever give this? Definitely not, right? So the answer A and D is out, right? A and D is out. Now what remains? B and C. 75% of the invoice price of the car or 75% of the market value of the car. Now the difference now is only between invoice and market. So what will you give in the used car? See here, I'll tell you one thing. In used car, there are a lot of chances of frauds. Okay, frauds can be used in used cars. That's why generally banks don't enter in this used car market at all. Generally. But then also if you want to give, if you have to give, there's some special customer, you have to give it. In that case, you should never give on that invoice price. You should always give on the market price. Market price means The valuer will go and value that car. Valuer, remember, valuer. Valuer will value that car and give the valuation. Valuation. After this valuation received, then only you can give 75%, that also maximum. Generally, banks don't give above 60%. Generally, I'll tell you, 60% is huge. But if there's a special customer, then you can give up to 75% of the market value. Never pay the invoice beyond the invoice price. Why invoice price never pay? There's a chance of fraud in this. Because let's say, see here, me and you are doing the business. Okay, I am having a used car, I am selling it to you. Now you want a loan from the bank. So what we decide, see here, the car is for used car, total amount is for, let's say, 6 lakhs. Total amount, used car, complete. So what will I tell you? I'll make an invoice of, let's say, 16 lakhs to you. Now the bank is going to finance how much? 75%. So what will you do? You get 12 lakhs in this. How much do I want? I want 6 lakhs. So we both will collide with each other and team up with each other. And what will you do? I'll tell you that, okay, you get 6 lakhs, your loan. That 6 lakhs which I'll be getting. Afterwards, the remaining 6 lakhs, because we have defrauded the bank. So this remaining 6 lakhs, I'll pass it on to you. So that's why this invoice price is always a problem in case of used cars. So we should always give a loan on market value of that car. Valuer should do the valuation. Any used segment, commodity, anything. Let it be car, let it be two-wheeler, let it be home loan. Even home loan, valuation needs to be done of this home loan. Only then give that loan for used things, because there are huge chances, lot of chances of bank getting defrauded in this used car, used home loan, used two-wheeler, every used segment. Okay. In case of new cars, banks generally insist on a margin of -% on invoice price of the car. So here, now we are talking of again new cars. So margin is what? Just now we saw something, right? 50, 10, 15 and 25. Just now we saw it now. It is 10%, right? So 10% margin, and here, this car is, let's say, rupees 200. I am giving you a simple example. Huh? So margin 10%. Margin 10%, right? So 10% is 20 rupees. And bank will be giving you what? 180. So this is the way the finance. And how is this margin and everything given? See here, both of them are combined. These both are combined, and they are never given to this customer. They are given to the dealer directly. They are given to the dealer. Remember this. They are never given to the customer. You never give this to the customer, because it's ultimately the dealer who has to get the funds. Okay, not the customer. Got it? Home loan also. Whenever you give the home loan money is never given to the customer. Should not be given, because there are huge chances of fraud if you give it to the customer. So it should not be given to this customer. It should be given to that builder, developer. Similarly, in cars or two-wheeler also, all new I am talking of, it should never be given to the customer. Even used, suppose if you are giving the used car, or used car only, used house, second-hand house. So in that case also, you should not give the money to the customer. You should give it to that third party who is selling it. Okay. So the margin is 10% over here. Always remember. Okay. For new cars, the margin is 10%. Got it, everyone? Hi friends. Welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in the Achiever series for RBWM. In this series, we are covering important theory, objective questions, and some numericals. So follow the series from start till the end. Okay, let's start the series. So let's start. First one. To meet the physiological needs in terms of Maslow's motivation theory of the customers, the bank offers which of the following? Basic savings bank account, personal accident insurance cover, consumer loans, low cost housing loans, all of the above. So what does the bank offer? To cover physiological needs. Physiological needs means here the basic needs. Everyone knows this. I have taken this some earlier also. Physiological Maslow's hierarchy shows you lowest level is physiological. Okay, means daily earners. Then above that we have safety. Okay. Above that we have social needs. Means as the person climbs above the ladder, so the status changes. Next is esteem. Again means rich person. And last one is actualization. Very ultra rich person. Actualization. Okay, so these are the 5 levels of Maslow's hierarchy. So to cover this basic physiological, this one, BSBA, basic savings bank account, personal accident insurance cover, consumer loans, low cost housing loans, and all of the above. So what is that for? Personal BSBA is there definitely. Okay. Then personal savings accident insurance cover, consumer loans, and low cost housing loans. So and E is all of the above. So physiological person will cover which one? It can be now with the present government in what are we saying? We are having this accident cover insurance also for them, low cost. We are having consumer loans also for them because nowadays consumer loans have also been designed for that cost. Low cost housing is also there. Okay, so answer is E, all of the above. Okay. Tax planning, insurance, mutual fund products are required by the customers to meet their physiological, security and safety, social and esteem needs. So what are they needed for? Physiological, security and safety, tax planning, insurance and mutual fund products. So they are needed by, okay, I'll give you the E option also. E is B, C and D. B, C and D. So now this B, C and D option is correct because tax planning, insurance, mutual fund are used by this second level person also, safety, social needs also, esteem needs also. All these 3 guys use it. Okay, so it is E, all of the above. To satisfy the security or safety needs of under Maslow's hierarchy, the bank offers which of the following products? So to satisfy the safety needs, which are the products offered by the bank? Safety means what? Again, second level. Just see this. Second level means this guy. This guy, will this person purchase the car? Because he is just above the physiological level. So RD, FD, mutual fund, housing loan, car loans. RD, FD, mutual fund, housing loan, car loans, tax planning and insurance. RD, FD, tax planning, insurance, mutual fund products. Personal loan, consumer loan, housing loan, car loans. Remember, safety needs. Safety means just this, that person has started some savings. So will that person purchase a car? So the answer is C. Besides car loan, everything. Okay. Which of the following bank products are not meant to meet social needs? Not meant. Here, not meant to meet social needs. Social means third level. Okay. Third. Physiological, safety and this social. Okay. So not meant. These are not meant. So loan to professionals such as doctors and lawyers, BSBA, consumer loans and personal loans, car loans and home loans. So BSBA is for what? Basic savings bank account. This is for which type of person? It is for this physiological, right? Physiological. Right? So that's why BSBA is not meant for social needs. BSBA is meant for this physiological needs. Okay, you must understand this Maslow's hierarchy very clearly because this is one of the important hierarchies for designing the products in the banking. Okay. Products such as retail gold loans, health policies, unit-linked insurance products, insurance cover, tag to housing loan, housing and car loan is a requirement of dash. So tagged. See here, what do you mean by over here? Tagged. It is tag. Tag means what? Gold coin, health loan, health policies, and this tag to housing and car loan. Suppose if housing loan, you buy a housing loan from me and you'll get a gold coin. So when I add these, where will I add this? In which category will it satisfy? Self-actualization, esteem, security, social, only B, C, and D. See, your actualization person is very rich. This person hardly needs any tagging like this. That person can buy everything by himself only, himself herself. Okay. So A is out. Esteem needs is okay. Security is okay. Social is okay. So answer is B, C, and D. So answer will be E over here. Okay, everyone. See here, I'm giving it fast so that we can cover more questions in this. Everyone download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes, ebooks, tests. Okay, everything you will be getting. So whatever you need for clearing this JAIIB and CIB, you will be getting it over here. Okay, classes, tests, ebooks. Download it fast. Okay. For esteem needs of the customer, the banks offer the following products to the customer. Esteem needs. Esteem means fourth level. Okay, fourth. Physiological, safety, social, and then esteem. So this esteem needs, bank offers which type of products? Number one, special term deposits, term insurance products, housing loans and home improvement loans. Is it A, B, C, or all of them? See the options, A and C only, A to C, A and B only, B and C only, A and C only. So what is the correct answer? Esteem means fourth level person. Huh? This person has not gone to actualization, this last level. So which will this esteem needs person will require what? Special term deposit, term insurance products, housing loans. It's actually A to C all. All of them will be required. Okay. Yeah. Pensioner loans, retirement solutions in the banking and pension plans in insurance and senior citizens term deposits are offered by the banks to satisfy their dash needs. Self-actualization, esteem, security and social. See here, pensioner loans, retirement solutions. These are which persons? As told to you earlier, this physiological, safety, social, esteem and this actualization person is actually, there are two types of actualization persons. As per your JIIB, actually the concept is very different. But for your JIIB, always remember actualization will have two types of persons. Okay, we'll have two types of persons. Which are those? Number one, very rich businessman, very rich. Okay, and in job salaries, see this is related to business. Okay, and in salaries, this person is retired. Okay, so this is for salaried. Okay, so now whenever you are talking of actualization level, you are talking of these two persons. So pensioner loans, retirement solutions, pension plan, these will be offered to which type of person? It will be offered to this retired, right? So it will be self-actualization needs. Okay, simple. There are certain customer expectations about the service quality of the bank, which include now service quality. Sir, quality means what? How do you define the quality? Quality is such that you cannot measure it. It can be felt. That's why in online banks nowadays we have those stars, right? 5 stars. Give the rating among the stars. If you feel very good, then give the 5 star. If you feel bad, give 1, whatever, right? So that is basically your feeling is converted into numerics. Okay. So there are certain customer expectations about the service quality of the bank, which include tangibility, reliability, responsiveness, assurance, and empathy. What I mean by all this? Tangibility means what? What somebody can feel, touch and feel. It's not feel means I can touch it, I can smell it, anything. So tangibility in service means what? In your branch, if somebody comes, that person finds that the branch is dirty. Will that person feel confident about your branch? No. Reliability. You should be reliable. Okay, means if some job is given to you, it should be done. Responsiveness. Okay, you must be quick to respond. Assurance, you should assure that customer that the job will be done. Empathy means thinking from the customer's angle. So what does the customer expect? All these, obviously, isn't it? It will be A to E all. Customer will require everything, will expect everything, isn't it? Simple logic. The customers expect the bank to be willing to help them and provide prompt service. So customers are expecting you to provide prompt service. This falls under which of the following customer expectations? Reliability, responsiveness, assurance, and empathy. So under which? Prompt, fast service. Fast means what? Reliability. Reliability is basically confidence about you. Responsiveness is the right answer. Fast response. Responsiveness is the right answer to this. So when the customer is expecting a prompt service and they want you to help them, they are expecting actually responsiveness from you. Okay. Everyone subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting the latest updates from IIBF on various notifications are given by IIBF. Now exam time, they will give you various notifications. All of them are updated immediately on Officers Adda 24/7. Plus, they are explained to you. Number 2, you will be getting the free YouTube series on all the subjects. Right now, you are watching this RBWM 2000 questions. Similarly, you will be getting it for all the subjects. So that's why subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 right now. Click on the bell icon, click on this like button, share it with your friends. Okay. The bank should be approachable and easy to contact. Besides, the bank staff should communicate in the language of which the customers understand. The bank staff should make efforts to know the customers and their needs. Know the customers, remember, and their needs. So this falls under the following customer expectation: reliability, responsiveness, assurance, and empathy. Under which does it fall? Approachable, easy to contact. Banker should understand the customer. Now this is something you should think. Okay. Answer is simple. Okay. Answer is simple. Give me. Yeah. What is the answer over here? It is D, empathy, right? Yes, correct. Empathy. Empathy means knowing the customer, thinking from the customer's angle. That is known as empathy. The customer expects the bank that if there is some problem with the entries in the bank statement, these should be corrected immediately. Similarly, if certain charges are debited incorrectly, the amount should be restored quickly. This expectation falls under. So if there is some wrong entry in the customer's account, then that should be corrected immediately. So that falls under which category? Reliability, responsiveness, assurance, and empathy. Under which category will it fall? Here, if there is something wrong in the statement from your side, that needs to be corrected immediately. Similarly, if certain charges are debited, the amount should be restored quickly. Now, it doesn't mean that customer will come to you and then you will restore it. Understand this. Then it would have been called responsiveness. Many of you are typing responsiveness over here. The answer is not responsiveness. Okay, it is not responsiveness. It is assurance. Answer is assurance. The customer should be assured that you won't be debiting the wrong charges. And if you debit it, you will be automatically doing the changes proactively. The customer shouldn't complain about that. That is the basic logic. Assurance is the answer. Which of the following statement regarding the satisfaction level of the customer is not correct? So satisfaction level of the customer is not correct. Okay. So what is not correct? Fulfillment of the customer needs can be measured from the satisfaction level of the customers. So fulfillment, whether the customer needs are fulfilled, whether the customer is satisfied, happy, you'll come to know from that satisfaction level. Means what? All those 5 stars, right? All these 3 star, 4 star, whatever, right? Satisfaction level comes from customer experience of the products. As the customer experiences the product, from there he or she will get the satisfaction. The experience is same in case of all the services of all the banks. So is it same? Experience is same for all the banks, for all the services. That is wrong, isn't it? So this is not correct. For various banks, the experiences are different. For various products, the experiences are different. Now I just told you join Officers Adda 24/7, right? Subscribe to it. How will you do it? For subscription, remember, we have 3 channels. One is Telegram, second is YouTube, and next is Instagram. So you can subscribe to any of these, and in fact every of these. Subscribe to each one of these. Telegram, scan this blue code, QR code. YouTube, scan this black QR code, and Instagram, scan this blue QR code again. Okay. By this you can definitely join. And why should you join these 3 channels? Because latest updates, whatever are the free tests you are getting, free question banks you are getting, free. Okay, even free classes, some of the classes are also shown free on YouTube. You are getting these YouTube YT sessions free. So that's why subscribe to it immediately. Share it with your friends also. As per the basic segmentation of the customers based on the income levels, the super affluent customers have the following income levels. Super affluent, super affluent. These guys are just lower than HNI. HNI is just above, and below this person comes as super affluent. So what is the income level? 10 to 50 lakhs, 50 to 400 lakhs, 400 to 4000 lakhs, 4000 to this 120 lakhs, 1200 lakhs you can consider. No, 12,000 lakhs you can consider. Okay. So what is this super affluent? Super affluent comes from this 50 to 400 lakhs. Okay. 50 means 50 lakhs to 400 lakhs. That is the right answer. Okay. 50 lakhs to 400 lakhs. That is the right thing. Otherwise, what happens? You will think 50 rupees. Okay. It is 50 lakhs to 400 lakhs. That is the meaning. To meet the physiological needs of the customer, the bank offers the following. So just now we have done it, I think so. BSBA. What is the answer again? BSBA, right? Tax planning, this meets, okay, just a revision sake now. We'll do the revision. Whatever I have told you now, okay, I have just done this everything now. Now I'll take the revision of these. So what are these revision? Only 4 to 5 questions I'll be revising. So what are the revision questions? See this. First one, we had did this BSBA. Now second one. Now I want the answers from you. I have told you the answers earlier. So tax planning, insurance, mutual fund products are physiological, security, safety, social, esteem. Tax planning, insurance, mutual funds. It is. What is the answer I had told you? Tax planning, security, safety. It comes for these 3, right? E was B, C, and D. This was the answer, right? So this is the answer. Next one, to satisfy the security and safety needs, the customer's bank offers which of the following products? Just now I gave you this, right? What was not there? Car loan was not there, right? So the answer is everyone. Correct? I want the answers from you now. Just a revision sake. Which of the following bank products are not meant for meeting social needs? Social. Just now I gave you, what was that answer? First, loan to professional, BSBA, consumer loans, car loans. Revision. Yes, it is BSBA. Okay. Products such as retail loans, gold loans, this tagging was done to accept this self-actualization. Everyone was there, right? For this tagging. Got it? Means except for this tagging. Got it? What was that? Tagging, what did I tell you? Self-actualization is a rich person. This person does not need any tagging. Means housing loan plus gold coin, housing plus gold coin. Okay, that person does not need all these things. Remaining everyone needs. Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. We are in Achiever series for RBWM, and here we are covering all the important theory, numericals, objective questions, case studies. So follow the series till the end. Okay, and follow all the lectures of the series. Same time on the same channel. Officers Adda 24/7. So let's start. In case of second-hand cars, bank generally insist on the margin of. So what is the margin insisted by the bank on second-hand cars? Second-hand cars. In new cars, what do we insist the margin? Okay, let's make the table over here. New and old. Okay, keep it very simple. New and old. So new car, how much loan do we give? Generally 90% loan. Okay, year, and margin is loan is 90%. So loan is 90% means margin will be 10%, right? What about the old cars? Old cars, we generally give the loan up to 75% maximum. So margin is 25%. So what is the answer over here? It is 25%. In case of second-hand cars, bank generally insists a margin of 25%. In case of vehicles, disbursement of loan is made as, so how do we disburse the loan? Vehicles, car loan. So suppose if X is a customer, okay. Now I sanction X comes to me for the bank. I am the bank, okay. X comes to me for the loan. So how will I give the loan? Will I give the loan to this X in cash or DD or anything? Cash or anything? Cash reimbursement to the borrower? Cash payment to the borrower. Who makes the payment to the supplier? Direct payment to the supplier? Any of the above modes at the discretion of the bank. So do I give it directly the cash to this person or do I give it to the dealer? Dealer. So which is the best method and which is the right method? One, this cash or this dealer? Answer is payment to the supplier, dealer, okay. Always remember any term loan, okay, is always given directly to the supplier, not to the customer. Supplier. Only one or two loans are exceptions. Means like that home decor loan. These loans are exceptions. There we give directly to that customer also sometimes. But generally all the term loans, we generally give it directly to the supplier or the third party. Okay. The moratorium period in case of vehicle loans is generally restricted to moratorium period in vehicle loans. What is moratorium period? Moratorium period means your moratorium generally is there in your housing loan, isn't it? Housing loan, education loan also. What is moratorium? It is a period in which the customer does not pay the EMI. The customer pays only the interest. It is up to the completion of that house. Okay. Starting from the construction, suppose if the housing construction starts over here and it gets completed over here. So up to this time, it is generally 18 months for housing. This is I am talking of housing. So this is known as moratorium period. But what about the vehicle loan? Do you have to prepare that vehicle? Start manufacturing the vehicle, then completion of that vehicle. Is it like that? Vehicles are completed nowadays in one day, half a day, isn't it? What is the moratorium period in case of these vehicle loans then? Yeah. What is the answer? Yeah. Obviously nothing, 0. So the best answer is 1 month. We have to select the best among these. Actually there is no moratorium period. But 1 month we say because your books say that it's 1 month moratorium period. It's not a 1 month moratorium period. It's actually a 0 moratorium period. Because once I'll disburse the loan over here, immediately from the next month I'll be getting this EMI, isn't it? So there's no moratorium period. But if it's in exam, if the question comes what is the moratorium period and you are given these options, then select this 1 month option. Okay. The repayment period in case of new cars is generally up to new cars. This new car loan, for how much period do we give? Yeah. For what is the period of the new car loan? Again, let's make the table new and old. Okay, new and old. All we are talking of vehicle loan now, car loans only. Okay. So now period. Earlier we have done that margin and everything. So year period. For new car it is generally 5 years or 60 months. And old car it's generally 3 years, 36 months. Okay. So it is here the answer will be 60 EMI. Okay, 60 months. Why there's a problem in the old car? Why don't we give 60 months for the old car? Because Old car basically is from somebody individual. New car is generally from the company. Okay. So the risk in the old car is higher as compared to that of the company. Okay, number one. Number two, the old car is already used. So you don't know the life of that car. Right? Or even if you get the certificate of that life certificate we generally take nowadays. Even that we get, then also we can't take huge risk over here. So that's why the old car is having 36 months, new car is having 60 months. The repayment period in case of used car is just now I told you 36 months, right? Used car 36 months, simple. In case of personal loans, bank have the following type of security. What is the security? Personal loans. Mortgage of property, charge on the future income, no security. Any of the above at the discretion of the bank. So in personal loans, what do the banks do take the, what security do the banks take? Yeah. What security do the banks take? Personal means basically unsecured. That is the meaning of personal loans. Okay. Unsecured loans. It is actually unsecured. Got it? So personal loan is unsecured loan. Unsecured means there is no security. There is no security. Some banks do take this charge on future income. Means some banks have the option of, means they ask the customer to give that EMI deduction later. Okay, so EMI will be deducted directly from that company and it will be paid to this bank. But that is not a practical answer nowadays. So that's why personal loans will have no security. It is purely based on, so what is the basis of personal loan then? If you don't have any security, you are at huge risk. So the basis of personal loan is CIBIL score. Okay, CIBIL score is the basis. If anybody CIBIL, what is a good CIBIL score? Okay, what is the maximum CIBIL score? Max. What is the maximum CIBIL score? What is the minimum CIBIL score? Maximum CIBIL score is 900. What is the minimum CIBIL score? Comment section. Yes. It's 300. Correct. What is a good CIBIL score? Good. Good is above 700. It depends on bank to bank, but generally above 700. Okay. So the basis for personal loan is only CIBIL score nowadays. Nothing else. The credit risk is higher in case of which of the following types of loans? See this. Where the risk is higher? Personal loans, home loans, vehicle loans, all of the above. Yeah. Where is it higher? Personal. Then what? Home, vehicle. Okay, now you tell me. Personal loan is what? Secured or unsecured? Unsecured means no security. I'll just write UNS. Okay, or I'll write unsecured. Okay. Home loan is what? Do you have a security against the home loan? Yes. So that is secured. Vehicle loan, do you have a security? Yes, secured. So where will you have the highest risk? Will you have the highest risk in unsecured or will you have the highest risk in secured? Yes. So that's why. Who has the highest risk? Highest risk is with unsecured. So personal loan is the answer. Credit risk is higher in case of following types of loan, that is unsecured loan. Remember, whenever you give any unsecured loan, you are at a highest risk. And to counter this risk, what do? We check the number one CIBIL score. Some banks, means some smaller banks, what do? They ask for some bike or something collateral. Bike, car. Car is not asked, bike. If the amount is huge, then they ask for the car as a collateral security. So something they ask for collateral. Collateral. If the bank is finding any risk in the loan, then it will ask for the collateral loan, collateral security. Okay. The delinquency rate is higher in case of which of the following types of loan? Delinquency means what? Failure. Failure. Okay. Failure or NPA. So in which of the loans the delinquency or the failure is higher? Personal, home, vehicle, and all of the above. Yeah. NPA, where the NPA is higher, bad loan, we call it, right? So it is higher in obviously personal loan again, right? Because home loans, the customer knows if I turn default or if I become a defaulter, then what happens? The home will go, house is gone, right? In vehicle loan, car is gone. In personal loan, nothing is gone. So the customer is basically free-handed over here. Okay, there's nothing to lose for that personal loan for that customer. So that's why the delinquency rate is higher in case of personal loans. Personal loans are generally sanctioned on the basis of salary in case of employee, number of years in the business, and annual income of the business. Now, what is the basis of personal loan? Sanctioning the personal loan. Yeah. What? Sure. Okay. Now let's look at it. Okay. Three options. Salary. That's okay. So you'll say A is right, B is right, number of years. That is also important. C is annual income. So the answer is A. But can you tell me which are the other parameters on which the personal loan is sanctioned? Which are the other parameters? See here, always remember any loan sanctioning, there are two types of parameters. One is known as static and second is dynamic. Okay, dynamic. There are two types of parameters. What is static? Static means which don't change at all. Address of this person. Here, why address? Address is also one of the parameter because there is certain negative list in the banks. Negative list that so and so area we won't give the loan. Okay, address, then Aadhaar number. These are all static details. Means that doesn't change at all. Right? Address, Aadhaar number. Then what? Family details. Education. Education doesn't change generally. After once the person starts job, then generally education doesn't change. Generally, I'm talking education, right? Many other things are there. Means this rented or everything, rented or this rented or owned house. So these are all static details. What are the dynamic details? Income. Income changes every year, right? Income. That is one. Dynamic. Second, job. Even job, company. Company is also nowadays a dynamic concept, right? Because people change company like anything nowadays. Okay, income, company. So that is a dynamic thing. Plus there can be many. Okay, anything else which you can see? Give me in the comment section, everyone. Give me in the comment section. What is the thing you are seeing over here? What can be the this answer? Yeah. What can be the answer for this? Static and dynamic both. So we want both the criteria over here. What do you think? Yes. Okay, let me come up with some more of them. Minimum income, yeah. One more. See this. Minimum income criteria. Minimum income criteria. So that is static for the bank. Income criteria means what? How much? What is the lowest level at which I can give the loans? Okay, so minimum income criteria. Then salaried, self-employed. That is also one of the important parts. Self-employed or salaried. Generally, a person who is in one kind of job or business or income doesn't go for the other one. The one who is self-employed generally remains self-employed. Generally. And similar is with the salary. Right? And what is the second criteria? Means dynamic criteria. Dynamic means what? Education. This education means, now if this education can be static or dynamic, that's why I said generally it doesn't change. But if somebody is learning, nowadays what happens, the people have started learning while in the job also. Means you guys only. You all have completed your education, but now you are doing your JIB and CIB, right? So education can come year also or year also, both the ways. Okay, education plus then length of the service. Yeah, length of the service changes. Length of the service because it goes on increasing every year of service in case of salaried person. Similarly for business, length of the business, right? How many years the business is there, right? So that is also one point. Then deposits, existing cards, existing loans, these are dynamic. See this, deposits. Then existing loans, this is also dynamic because these also go on changing. Existing loans, right? Loans. So there are many criteria. I just gave you few examples. Okay. The amount of personal loan is classified as big ticket personal loan and small ticket personal loan. A small ticket personal loan for this purpose is a loan where the amount is small ticket, STPL, 10,000, 20,000, 25,000 and 50,000. Now you have to choose among the options. Remember this. You have to choose among the options. Okay. So this options you have to choose. See this. The options which are given to you are 10, 20, this and this, and so basically 50,000. Okay. But remember one thing I'll tell you. Small ticket doesn't mean only 50,000. There are certain banks who sanction, it depends on bank to bank. Some banks call 5 lakh loans up to 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs as STPL, small ticket personal loan. Some banks have 10 lakhs as a criteria for STPL depending on bank to bank. Okay, so that's why STPL will change with bank to bank. Okay, some banks will have the criteria of 50,000. It depends on the customer also. Got it? So it depends on what type of bank you are, what is your credit risk size or appetite. Okay, I've seen in certain banks which I've worked. Okay, means some of the foreign banks as well as Indian private banks. STPL was up to 10 lakhs at that time. Do you know the loans now? The loans up to 10 lakhs nowadays are sanctioned how? Means we are still in that category or that thinking level that the customer will come to the branch, application, then application processing, all this, everything is gone now. Loans up to 10 lakhs, these STPL loans up to 10 lakhs are sanctioned on mobile phone. On mobile, no documentation, no docs. Hardly 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Nowadays, this is the level of fastness of the loans which has come. Fastness. If you ask the customer to take rounds of your bank for sanctioning of the loan up to 10 lakhs, now the customer will run away from your bank. The customer won't stay with your bank. Okay. So remember this fact. Loans up to 10 lakhs have become STPL now. They are just sanctioning. You yourself think and yourself try now. Call, just type on Google, loans below 10 lakhs or I want a loan below 10 lakhs. And how many phone calls do you get? Based on your CIBIL, of course, here. CIBIL is very important. That's why we say you have to maintain your track record very correctly. Okay. So CIBIL is very important over here. CIBIL or any credit rating companies. Okay. So this is the point. Okay. Got it, everyone? Clear this concept? Now before going, everyone join the AIM batch. All the numericals, objective questions, case studies covered. Okay. Plus JAIIB, this Mahapack you can join. Okay. So this new batch is starting from here. I'll show you how to join the batch. The latest version of the latest batch is starting now. Today is March now. Yeah, it is starting now. So join immediately. Join the Mahapack 2.0. Let me show you. Go to Adda 24/7. I'll always suggest you to go through the app. In the app you get 1% extra. Okay, using the coin systems. So that's why join through the app only. Let me show you. Say this. See this. Now you are on Adda 24/7. Just click on JAIIB and CIB. Click on JAIIB May 24. Done. Now look at the batches. See this. New batches have come in. See, AIM batch, 6th March. Okay, this is a new batch which is starting. So join this immediately. Okay. In this batch, you will be seeing. Look at this. Let me bring this above. See this. What are you getting over here? Ebooks, test series, online live classes, interactive classes, recorded videos. What all do you want? Everything is there. Click on buy now. Look at the offers. Put the code Y432, Y432. Click on apply. Look at this 80% off you're getting. Plus 1% extra using the coin systems in the app. Always use the app. Okay. So just click on continue, pay the details. Okay. Similarly, this Mahapack also. Join this Mahapack. In Mahapack, you are getting double validity now. Okay, double validity means you buy for 6 months, you get 6 months free. Plus 81% off, that is there. Use the same code Y432. Okay, and use the app. Okay. So bye from my side. Tomorrow I'll be back with another series, and do join the batch ASAP because it has just now started March 6th. Okay. So do join immediately.